Hello and welcome or welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I'll be guiding you through a slow flow. So before we get into the details of today's practice, I just wanted to say a great big thank you. I received quite a few emails over the holidays, just expressing your gratitude for my practices. So thank you. I really do appreciate receiving those emails. And I also received quite a few donations on my GoFundMe and PayPal. So I just wanted to extend a thank you. It really does go a long way. It helps me to produce better classes. Some of the funds I've used to buy lights, I've used to buy a mic when I was experiencing that mic issue back in the summer. My goal now is to really just buy a proper camera. 2023 for me, I really want to prioritize this yoga channel. Not that I haven't been before, but I'm really taking the steps to make it better, make it a more enjoyable experience for you. So that is my next goal. Anyhow, moving on to today's practice, it is going to be a slow flow. We are going to be moving through a lot of yin postures. So I guess you could call it a yin flow. We won't be spending a lot of time in each posture, maybe about 8 breaths or so, and you will not need any props for today's practice. And we will go ahead and get started. So our first posture will be a child's pose. So bringing your knees nice and wide, bringing your big toes to touch at the back of the mat, sending your hips back into the saddle you've created with your feet, and then walking your hands as far forward as you can, bringing your forehead to the floor. Just taking a moment here to arrive. Let's take a nice big inhale and sigh it out. Next inhale, lift the gaze, rock forward, find your tabletop, adjust your knees so your knees are in line with your hips and your shoulders are in line with your wrists. So from here, belly drops, chin lifts, inhale. And exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, chin lifts. And exhale, round. Two more, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And this time on the exhale, send your bum back towards your heels. And moving through, rounding through the spine, inhale, come forward. Shoulders come a little bit beyond the wrists, tilt the tailbone up towards the ceiling, and slink back. With your breath. One more like this, inhale. And we'll stop in our tabletop. So finding that neutral spine again, readjust the feet. This time we're going to come up high onto our fingertips. We're going to take the same cat-cow, but we're going to dip the chest. So inhale, belly drops, chin lifts, inhale. And on the exhale, bend the elbows, drop the chin to the floor. Inhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Push up. Exhale, tilt the tailbone up, bend the elbows, drop the chest. Two more. Inhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Exhale, tilt the tailbone up, bend the elbows. and push up. Finding a neutral tabletop again. Just making some movements with the chest. You can bend the elbows as much or as little as you want. And let's come onto our bellies. Same idea, sprinkling your fingertips nice and wide. Feet come nice and wide. Squeeze the elbows into the midline. Push your feet into the floor. Inhale, push up. Low cobra. And exhale to lower. And as you lower, think about pulling your fingertips back and reaching your chest forward. 3 more. Inhale. Last 2. And last one, maybe bring your fingertips in a little bit closer. Push up, inhale. And exhale, lower. Playing your palms, push yourself up, and find a child's pose. Inhale, lift the gaze. Walk your hands back towards your knees. And we'll come up to a toe squat. So tucking your toes under and placing your weight back onto your heels. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, right fingertips come down beside you. Reach with those left fingertips. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale, come back up through center. Left fingertips come beside you. Reach to the left with your right fingertips. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale to come back other side. And exhale, other side. Inhale, right fingertips sprinkle beside you again. Reach your left fingertips over towards the right. Push up through your hips. Push your hips towards the front of the room, top of the mat. Lean back. And exhale. Swoosh down, around. Left fingertips sprinkle beside and behind. And reach up. Push your hips up. Lean back. 1 more each side. And 1 more here. And release. Taking a few cat-cow in the seated position. So inhale, arch through the spine, draw the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Find a neutral spine, plant the palms, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, left and right. Let's inhale that right leg to lift. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Rise up high into your left tippy toes. Bend that right knee in towards the chest and step the foot through in between the palms. Left knee comes to the floor. Inhale, rise. And exhale to sink. Inhale, rise. And exhale to sink. Inhale, rise. And exhale to sink. Last one, inhale, rise. And exhale, sink. Sprinkle your fingertips on either side of your right foot. You might need to shimmy your hips back a bit and move your right foot over so it comes behind the left wrist. Bring the right knee, right shin to the floor. Look over your left shoulder. Make sure your left leg is behind you. Push into your toes. Square your hips off. Inhale. And exhale to fold. Next inhale, prop up onto your fingertips. From here, push your right shin into the floor and the top of your right toes. Tuck your left toes under. Option to lift your left knee and hover your palms off the floor, making sure you're squaring off your hips to the top of the mat. Inhale to rise up and exhale to sink. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, sink. Inhale, rise up. We're going to hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Relax the shape. Plant your palms in front of you. Keep your toes tucked under. Pick up the left knee and step back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. We'll do the other side. So ground down through the right big toe, right foot. Inhale the left leg to lift. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Rising high up onto your right tippy toes. Bend the left knee in towards the chest and step the foot through in between the palms. Right knee comes to the floor. Inhale, rise. And exhale to sink. Inhale, rise. Exhale to sink. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Sprinkle your fingertips on either side of your left foot and shimmy your left foot to come behind the right wrist to set your set your shin and your foot onto the floor. Push your toes into the mat. Untuck your right toes, look over your shoulder. Square off your hips. Inhale. And exhale, lower. Next inhale, we rise up. Tuck your right toes under. Option to pick up the right knee, just making sure you're pushing your left shin, left foot into the floor. Option to hover the palms. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale to sink. Inhale, rise. And in order to rise, you need to squeeze. Imagine you're scissoring, so you're drawing your left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale. And exhale, lower. Last one, inhale. And exhale, lower. Bring the hands, plant them in front of you. Pick up the left shin and step back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Inhale, rise to plank. From here, you're going to lower your right hip to the floor. Inhale, back up through plank. Lower the left hip to the floor. One more each side. And to the left. Bend the knees, send the hips back, child's pose. From here, make your way onto your belly and onto your back. Bend your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Let's take a half happy baby. So bring in the right foot to the floor. Allow the right knee to drop open to the right. Grab a hold of the pinky toe edge of your left foot and bring it up as if you're walking on the ceiling. Pull down on that left foot with the left hand. You can always place the right hand to the top inside of the right thigh. Gently release the grip and we'll switch sides. So bring in the sole of the left foot to the floor. Allow the left knee to drop open to the left this time. Bend the right knee in towards the chest. Grab a hold of the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Half happy baby. Let's gently release the grip on the right foot. Bend both knees in towards the chest. And let's cactus the arms. Drop both knees to the left, gaze to the right. Come back through center, drop both knees to the right, and gaze to the left. Let's bring the gaze back towards the ceiling, drawing the knees back in and up. And from here, we're just going to rock and roll on our backs, just to massage out the spine just a little bit. So taking your hands behind the backs of your knees, trying not to use too much momentum. So you're just going to gently rock up. And just allow yourself to rock back. Rock up. And rock back. You can twist. Maybe 2 more. And we'll take our double wind relieving pose. So draw the knees in towards the chest. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Wrap your arms around your knees. Grab onto your feet and squeeze as tight as you can for 3, for 2. Last one, inhale. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale. Release. You can extend your legs out wide, arms out wide. I'm going to bring the soles of the feet to touch and bring my arms up. Feeling free to stay here for as long as you need. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. Thank you for practicing with me today. Remembering to leave a comment and let me know how you enjoyed today's practice. See you soon.